Can you hear it? Welcome to Relay.
Hello. Do you like video games?
Yes, I do, David. What would you like to tell me about video games?
Video games are the devil. And if you like video games, then you should be ashamed of yourself. Because video games,
Don't worry, I'm ashamed of myself for lots of reasons. We'll just add it on to the...
Oh, okay. Video games are they detract from the things in life that matter most, which are onions.
Fun onions.
Funyuns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. For all the threes of people joining us, welcome. And thank you for joining us. We're going to be watching the Xbox Games Showcase and then the Starfield Direct, which are going to be starting in about 20 minutes. No idea how long they're going to be.
I do know how long they're going to be.
Oh,
I looked this up last night and then I forgot to mention it on the stream. It's expected that the Xbox Games Showcase is going to be 90 minutes, followed by 30-minute Starfield Direct.
Oh, awesome. So 2 hours total. That's fantastic. I like that.
Yep.
Tip, you are right. Newt observation is an incredibly important avenue of observations. Newts are
Nudie.
cute. I don't know. I don't know what to say about newts. They taste nice.
How many newts have you eaten?
0.
Oh. How would you know then?
I go into everything. No, I don't lick them either. I just, go into everything assuming that it tastes good, and then until I try it, I'm trying to be optimistic about flavors.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Wow.
so
we're off to a great start, everybody.
This is what happens. Look, I'm sorry, but this is what happens when we don't have sugar.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
things immediately go off the rails.
I wanted to quickly run through during the week, I think it was on Thursday, was the Summer Games Fest keynote thing with Jeff Keighley. I wanted to quickly go over the games from that I thought looked interesting, and then maybe we can theorize what we might see from Xbox today.
All right, tell us.
So the games that caught my eye, and this is just me personally, but the Prince of Persia, a new Prince of Persia, but like a new 2D Prince of Persia, going back to Prince of Persia's roots, which I think looks great. Path of Exile 2, I've been excited for that for a long time. Path of Exile was great.
Yep.
Witchfire still looks
Diablo-like.
fun. Diablo-like. Witchfire looks fun. It's like a flintlock magic FPS. Why not? Remnant 2. I really liked Remnant from the Ashes. It's sort of like a third-person shooter Souls-like, which I like a lot of those things. So Remnant 2 looks good. Lies of P, which is coming on Game Pass soon, it's a Souls-like where you play Pinocchio. So that's interesting. It looks neat, but like not like puppet Pinocchio, more like emo adult Pinocchio. It looks cool. Look it up. I mean, we might see it today.
Spider-Man 3, got it.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3. Sandland looked neat, even just because it's like the world and the art seems to have been done by the guy that did Dragon Ball Z, so it's got an interesting style. Alan Wake 2, because Alan Wake.
Because
Alan Wake is such a interesting and different game, and I cannot wait for the second one. Space Marine 2. I like Warhammer, and I think it's ridiculous and fun. So I want to play Space Marine 2.
That's
Uh,
fair.
Bal- Baldur's Gate.
I mean, because
It's
Baldur's Gate.
It's Baldur's Gate. Spider-Man 2 because Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pal World, which is like Pokemon. But
not
you can
made by Pokemon.
Well, one, it's not made by Nintendo, and two, you can enslave the things you capture and fight with guns, and it watch the trailer to it. It looks slightly insane. It looks slightly like a thing that you can't believe is actually happening. Yeah, Pal World.
Interesting.
Yep. Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria.
Oh boy.
Dwarves. It looked like a dwarven Minecraft. You're digging.
Let's hope it has a better result than the most recent entry.
Which is that?
Gollum?
Oh yeah, no. I think it will. It's
No, there have been plenty of good Lord of the Rings games over the years. Lots of them. Gollum was just really bad.
Well, Gollum was just such a weird and bad concept, honestly, to begin with. Like,
yep.
No. And yeah, there seems to be a dearth of like stealth games like that, and I think there's a reason, because none of them have been good for, honestly, a long time.
Yeah, it's hard to make it fun.
Gollum, but there was Styx, there was the most recent Thief.
It wasn't just that though. Like,
yeah,
there was a lot wrong with that game.
Yes. Anyway, Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria looks fun, and then Final Fantasy VII 2.
Which, yeah, I caught a little bit of that, and it looked amazing.
The
I
first
need to play
one was
the first half, but I wanted to actually wait for the second part to come out first.
You need to play the first half. The first half is phenomenal, and it sounds like the second half is going to be coming on 2 discs for PS5.
Yep.
Which
it's going to be big.
Well, PS5 discs are what? They're Ultra HD Blu-ray discs, which are 100 gigabytes each.
That sounds right to me. I'll just check quickly. PlayStation 5.
So the game is over 100 gigabytes large, is what I'm trying to say. So it's big.
Yeah, right?
Considering Tears of the Kingdom is less than 20 gigs. The new FF is going to be huge. So I hope it's good. So that's what I thought was really interesting from the games show. What are we going to see today from Xbox? Anyone have any thoughts?
I think we're going to see Starfield.
We know we're going to see Starfield. I think we're going to. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Fable. I'm thinking we might see Obsidian's, like, Elder Scrolls competitor. I don't remember what it was called. Avowed or something. Not Avowed. Yeah, like
I think it is Avowed, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Woo, go me. Yeah, I mean,
I've been wanting to see that game again ever since they first showed it off, which was a while ago.
Yeah. I think we'll see Avowed. I think we'll see Fable. I really hope we see Perfect Dark.
Also, worth noting that the first time we ever saw that game, Avowed, was at Xbox Showcase in 2020.
Which is when we saw Fable.
Oh, great.
They were in the same showcase.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
so
which is why we lost our goddamn minds.
And Perfect Dark was also in that showcase as well. That's we're 3 years on.
Yeah, time to see them again. Come on.
It's time to see them. And I am so excited because Fable is one of my favorite franchise. I think my favorite franchises in video games are the Total War series, Zelda, Diablo, and Fable. Which one did you play, Tip? Which is the worst Fable in your mind? Because
he probably thinks
okay, yeah, three was the worst.
Yeah, 3 was pretty rough. 1 and 2 were great.
1 was good. It was a good game.
Yep.
2 was outstanding.
It was
really you actually can still play it. Unfortunately, you can only play it through the cloud. But if you get Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you can play Fable 2 through their cloud service. But that's as far as I'm aware, that is the only way currently to play Fable 2, unless you go back and get like an Xbox 360 and the disc.
The disc, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
which I ain't
right
doing.
Now. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's available in that way right now.
Yeah, I think 2 is still in my like top 5 video games I've ever played. So it has one of my favorite moments ever in gaming. So yeah, I have a soft spot. I've talked about it a couple times. I've got a bit of a soft spot for Fable 2. Okay, so sue me.
No, I don't want to see you.
Good. I'm wondering if we'll see anything else from Xbox. Like, okay, couple things. One, Redfall was bad, which is bad for Xbox because they were sort of hyping Redfall as like one of the good reasons, like one of the good exclusives for Microsoft.
So, or just a quick note, Fable 2 actually can be played on Xbox. You can install it on your Xbox, or you can play it on the cloud on Xbox. You can't play it on PC at all.
You can play it on PC through cloud.
Okay, it's not.
I have literally done it like in the last 4 months.
Yes, you're right. You can.
Yep.
Wow, you have to specifically go to the cloud gaming section of the Game Pass app and then search for it. But yes, you can. Or you can install it on your Xbox, and then that
yes, if you have an Xbox.
Yeah.
Redfall is not Microsoft's fault, but it is their problem.
And Arcane's their studio, right? So.
Well, yeah. Like Tipitarius says, Redfall was in development before Microsoft bought them. It was a Vivendi thing.
It was.
Microsoft should have delayed or canceled.
They still steered it to the finish line. If it needed to be canceled or redirected, they should have done it.
Well, it's their problem. It's not their fault. It's their problem.
Definitely their problem. Possibly not really their fault. But I mean, yeah.
Well,
I think Microsoft was in a bit of a rough situation there. I think that they felt they couldn't cancel that game, which you can always cancel a game. It's better to cancel.
Well, I think one of the problems is, it's Microsoft has said that they want to be extremely hands off from the studios that they acquire and let the studios continue to do the work. And I think Redfall is a problem of that. Like they were too hands off.
And honestly, this is one where it like gives them an excuse to step in too, because and they sort of talked a little bit about that, where I think they might have been a little bit too hands off.
Yeah.
There was a ton of developers coming out after and talking off the record that nobody wanted to make the game in house, and everyone no one wanted to work on it. so on and so forth. That's a
Yeah.
pretty bad situation. So hopefully Microsoft can deal with that. But
But
the problem
with-
is, then we're still waiting like another 5 years to get another game out of that studio.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And one of the other problems is that was like Microsoft had two things coming this year that were like their big ticket items.
Yeah,
Redfall was one of them. It failed.
Starfield's the other one.
Starfield is their next. Starfield has to be perfect.
Yep. I delay it another year if you have to.
They can't afford Starfield to be bad.
No. It needs to be at least as good as Skyrim or Fallout 4.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I'm wondering what they're going to show off today, because I feel like today they have to try and almost atone for Redfall.
Oh, for sure. I don't think they're going to take a tone of atonement.
No,
atonement.
I don't think they'll take a tone of atonement either, but they have to show us what's coming and why it's going to be good.
Show people why they need to be excited.
Yeah, they did say that nothing in this show is nothing first party is like cinematics. It's all everything first party.
It's all gameplay.
Is gameplay or in engine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's potentially a good sign.
Yeah, it's just they're not going to overplay their hand.
Yeah.
And part of it is the same old gamesmanship you always see, though, too. Like, because Sony got criticized because their recent showcase was almost all cinematics. So, and gamers don't love that. They haven't for a long time. A lot of especially with games that are like a lot of times they'll show off cinematics for games that are like strategy games, and it's like, what does this have anything to do with the game?
Yeah.
Like, it's not even remotely in the same universe as what how the game plays.
I still remember a long time ago in Canada, Activision got sued successfully for false advertising because they had a full cinematic trailer as a TV ad for Call of Duty 2, I think it was, or 3. And someone in Quebec successfully sued, saying, this was the trailer. I bought the game based on this, and the gameplay is not what was advertised. And
whoops.
I think that's the way it should be.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well, I mean, I think you're fine to do cinematic trailers, but you have to specifically state, like, this is not gameplay. Please don't, expect the gameplay to be like this. Which I'm sure Activision didn't do because, well, they're Activision.
Yeah. But also, if you're showing off the games and trying to get people hyped about them, well, guess what? Trailers are cool. They look pretty, but I want to see what I'm going to play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, like, right? Like, for something like Baldur's Gate, I didn't mind their trailers because it gives it's portraying like the world and sort of what your situation is, what the story is, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And in some ways, at least in your mind, a lot of the things that you're doing do reflect that type of thing. But yeah, things like get the big cinematic trailers for things like a 4X strategy game. And it's like, okay. That's not what the game is.
RPGs do it a lot too. It's like stunning cinematics and then turn-based
view.
Yeah. Not quite what you signed me up for there, but
totally. Yeah.
We should be like 2 minutes away.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm looking at September and I'm just sort of shaking my head. With Baldur's Gate and then a week later Starfield, it's like, yeah, okay, I just wake me up in December. I might
wake me up when
then.
September ends.
No, because I won't be done by then.
That's true.
Check and see if I need a new drink when September ends.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Tip,
so
is there anything you're looking forward to seeing?
yeah, people watching. What are you looking for? What do you hope that Microsoft will show us? While you're waiting to get this and then typing the response, we are about 60 seconds from something happening. Hopefully,
Yes.
they don't have like a pre-show or anything up so that I could like test volume and stuff. So we're going to be doing this live. So I apologize. Forgive me if things go horribly wrong for a moment while I, scramble to fix.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Starfield. I think that it has a lot of potential.
Yeah. And we're not going to see Starfield for an hour and a half, right? So there's an hour and a half of normal show.
It's the end.
And then Starfield.
Yeah.
I'm going to just switch us over to this because it should be starting in a sec. Or wait, no, I wanted to switch us over to
one of the
this.
things that gives me confidence in Starfield too is that it isn't a big departure for Bethesda. It's set in a different setting, but it's still a single player RPG.
Yeah.
It has a lot of similarities in terms of the build of the game to games that they've made a million times already.
The problem with that
reason it should be bad.
Yes, the problem with that is they have had problems in the past making games that don't run like crap right at the outset.
This is true.
So we'll see what happens.
Tip is in for Starfield. That's his thing. All right.
Oh, I hear sound.
Apologies, Tip. I'm not sure if that was correct. Oh, you got sound?
I have some sound. Of course it's doing this. There. Okay. Like this. How is the audio level? Turn that up a bit. I can play with audio levels live, so just let me know if things are good or bad or whatever.
That sounds pretty good. I turned my volume on for a moment. Sounds pretty good.
Cool. Here
Let
we
us
go.
know if you'd like us to change it. Yeah, here we go.
Right into trailers? I love when we go right into trailers.
All right. That's a lot of 18s. This is seriously an 18 plus game.
Yeah.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich. Okay. Let's do it.
Wait, what?
Very well.
What do I think about heroes? Well...
Hey, you're a vegetable enthusiast.
Swanning about the place with their
There's-
disproportionate big bones and comic.
They're starting with it?
Yep.
Roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they?
Oh,
Living it up with the
yeah,
common
turning it
folk
up.
every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them.
Not wafting around mythical creatures. And that's what they are. Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
You see, I'm not here to slay legendary
Chicken
beasts.
kicker.
I'm here to conquer the vegetable. Not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment.
Oh, man.
This is awkward.
Yeah. Oh,
How's the sound? Oh, Fable, yes, please.
Play it day one with game.
World
Okay.
premiere.
But that, oh, I guess that was in
It's
engine.
an engine.
Yeah. World
Pretty
premiere.
nice
Okay.
engine. Compulsion Games.
What else have they done?
I have no idea. I just remember the name. We need Jake.
Yeah.
I will tell you right now.
Death don't have no mercy in this land.
I mean, this looks neat.
Death don't have no mercy in this land.
We happy few.
Oh, we happy few. Okay.
You come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me?
Giants seem to be a theme
I'm
here.
looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives.
Oh,
No?
boy.
Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful.
Oh.
This is neat.
Sneaky.
Well, they come to your house and it won't stay long. Well, you look in the bed and somebody'll be gone. Hell won't give you time to get ready.
South
Pass.
of Midnight. Oh boy,
That
that looks
looked-
pretty good.
Well, as we were saying, I don't know if it looks good.
No. Okay. The
World premiere.
world looks interesting.
Yes.
These are dangerous times.
Ooh, massive.
At least that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere.
Okay. Okay.
Somewhere Jake is losing
But
his
the
shit.
world here
Yeah.
belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
I've been held back my whole life.
Oh.
And
Oh,
now-
please.
I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
form is this taking in game?
I don't know.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
$2024.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
gameplay tomorrow. Good. I'm
Oh,
okay
that's
with
good.
that.
A
I'm
gameplay
okay with
walkthrough
game-
reveal at Ubisoft
Wow.
Forward. That's
Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield. Gaming is
We'll
the
see.
most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun.
I will
That
say.
is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to
That's a
play.
good fucking
By
start.
partnering with the most ambitious of
That's
game
pretty good.
creators and by
those
unleashing the
high-heel
power
slippers?
of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want
Looks
with
like
our
it.
friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible. These
look-
are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their
Oh,
combat
yes.
roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely
boy.
theirs.
Spirit
All right,
Fair.
everybody, it's time.
So
co-op
good.
action game. Interesting.
I like co-op. I like action.
World premiere.
World premiere. Ooh,
Oh,
wow.
what?
Well, you wanted more than 4 players.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
I know. That's 5 people.
That's 6. 33. I
David's
like
like, can I please have 5-player co-op? And they're like, sure, 33, got it.
Luke, you're a little bit late. You missed Fable 2, South of Midnight, and Star Wars
No,
Outlaws.
I'm able to, just Fable.
Fable, sorry, Fable. Right.
The
Fable
Star Wars
2 already
game is
happened.
going to have gameplay tomorrow.
Yep.
Wow.
That looks cool.
That looks pretty cool. Looks like it
Game
could be
Pass
fun.
day one.
Yep.
All right, guys, it's a simple job. Just in and out. Nothing to it.
Payday.
Day 3. I really liked Payday 1 and 2. They suffered later in the game of just like
Everybody hit the
bullet
floor.
sponges, but really liked the games. Pass. Wow.
Oh, that's pretty
good.
cool. Makes it easy for people to find lots of other people to play.
Yeah.
World premiere.
This is a really good showcase already. Holy fuck. Atlas.
Yeah, and we got 75 minutes left before Starfield. Atlas P Studio, Unreal Engine. Oh, wow.
Please tell me an Atlas game's coming to Game Pass.
That's
Oh no, this is Persona 3?
okay.
Please tell me Persona 3 is coming to Game Pass.
Aren't they all on there now?
Oh, this is Persona 3 Remake.
Oh, I see. I've never played one of these games. Do you recommend?
Do you like RPGs?
Yes.
Like turn-based RPGs? Then yes.
Yep.
Absolutely recommend. 3 is great. 4
Game
is
Pass.
Phenomenal. Yep.
Xbox Game Studios presents. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, it's going to be Sea of Thieves, isn't it? No.
I think I'm a couple seconds behind you. Why? Like...
No, it's fine.
I know, it's just annoying. What is
I
this?
just jumped from Obsidian.
From Obsidian?
Is this Avowed?
It must be.
People don't like you very much, do they?
Oh, this looks good.
Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself.
Pistols, yes. Oh, I love flintlock pistols.
To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you. But the truth is, you scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep. You're either here to save us or destroy us.
Oh.
So now that you have all this power, what are you gonna do with it?
Here it is. Wow. Should be fun next year.
Oh, that looks good. Game Pass. Okay, I'm
Xbox Game
to catch
Studios
up.
presents. Oh, okay. I was slowing down.
I think I'm caught up now.
What are you seeing right now?
Sea of Thieves. Avowed looked great.
Yep.
Which, you know what? Avowed is... Oh, what? Oh, no way.
Welcome to the Scum Bar, the most notorious
No
tavern
way.
on Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
Okay.
So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. So I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Okay, Sea of Thieves.
Well,
This might be how you get me to play. Yeah.
You need these.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Yeah. This is how you get into play. Oh, that's soon.
That's
awesome.
Yeah. Like
Also,
5 weeks from now.
Premiere.
That's the day I get my new house, so I will not be playing it on launch.
Another Xbox Game Studios.
Yep.
Asobo. Ah, Flight Simulator.
Ooh, a career. Oh, is there
That
gonna be a
could be
story
really...
mode?
Oh, firefighting! Oh my god!
You know what? We're gonna need people trained in that.
Boy. Search and rescue? That's so cool.
This is yes.
This is what you do with Flight Simulator. Yes, please.
This is what I was missing with Flight Simulator, because I don't care about just flying. Give me stuff to do.
Yeah, I want something to do for sure.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Patient transport, air ambulance stuff. Crop dusting.
Oh man, this is great.
Mountain rescues.
Skydiving.
Wow.
Oh. Come
Construction. Wow, the Super Guppy.
Yeah.
That thing's freaking crazy. Wow. Wow, this is a really smart move by Microsoft.
Yeah.
Air racing? Oh, people are gonna love that.
Glider.
Gliders. Oh, wow.
Scientific research? Oh, man.
Experimental flight.
Air balloons. This is awesome.
That's cool. All this is on Xbox too, so it's very open for a lot of people to play.
That's fantastic. Holy shit.
That is super cool. All on Game Pass. All on Game Pass. Game Pass.
Oh,
Game
man. Game Pass.
In-game footage of what? What are we watching here?
Oh, this is
Coming to Microsoft
Dune.
Flight Simulator? What?
Coming
Dune? Amazing. That's cool.
That is such a fun collab.
Wow.
Nice. That's fun.
That is really cool. Oh, it's such a smart thing for Microsoft to do. The whole, like, they spent so many years
Hi,
building
Melina
that
here,
Flight
speaking
Simulator.
to you from our performance capture stage at
Ninja Theory.
where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline.
We remember.
Oh yeah.
Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
She can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind.
That right there is one of my greatest
She's
fears
here
in
to find
life.
them want to hide. She needs their help with a promise. A question. But it's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price. And there's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies.
Over there, that pool. I can feel them. Feel them everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching us. You should never have come here. They can see us.
What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen?
It's time to find out. Why are they watching?
It's time to find out.
What are they waiting for?
Senwa, what are you waiting for?
I'm here.
Watching.
More than one.
Where are they?
Where are you?
What do they want?
I don't like it.
I'm scared.
This is too
Mad woman.
Their eyes everywhere.
I can feel them boring into her.
Witch.
What is she supposed to do? Do something.
Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Our soul fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find.
What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There.
It's them.
It's you.
What will they do to her?
What will we do to us?
Touch it.
Feel
You're mine.
your voices.
All the parts of you that are broken.
You can be whole. All the grief,
All the rage.
all the fear.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far.
Not far enough. Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them.
I am here. Now.
What if we get lost forever?
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know.
Go.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved, or those you led to death?
Oh boy.
Fuck.
That's gonna be amazing. On another note.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a departure.
Yep. He's had a bad night.
Wait, is he in America?
Oh my god! A stranger!
なんだよ。どうかしたか？
Whoa! Surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
俺がどうかしたのかははどうなってんだこりゃ
Like a
That's gonna
Dragon,
be fun.
Infinite Wealth.
2024. Okay.
Interesting.
That's fun.
Sega.
It's a Yakuza.
Bethesda. That's for you.
Appalachia. What a sight! A verdant wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight. The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination. From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
Well, we owe it all to Vault 76.
No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with friends, you'll find a home in Appalachia where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet. And
I liked it,
enemies galore.
but it's so broken.
Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all,
The engine
eh? Well, how about
is
this?
not built
Pack
for
your
multiplayer.
bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
I was gonna say, regardless, if you want to play it, if you have Game Pass,
It's Game Pass.
not gonna cost
I mean,
you anything.
it's fun to try.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Capcom. Okay.
Hello, Capcom. This looks suitably creepy.
A lot of hands.
Well, hands are important.
What in the world is happening?
I have no idea. I'm working on trying to wrap my mind around it. It's not working so far.
It's like an ARPG.
Yeah, looks like it. With a very psychedelic world. Path of the
Interesting.
Goddess.
I don't know what to think about that one. Game Pass, though. I'll try it.
Yeah, give it a shot.
That's fine. I didn't actually think we'd see Capcom games come to Game Pass day one.
Game Studios, Xbox Game Studios presents What do we got, Xbox?
General Motors' historic commitment to
Forza.
performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac. The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new
Is this a
Forza
GM
Motorsport.
ad or a Forza ad? Or both?
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
I know you're ready. You've got this.
This is another one that it's on Game Pass, so I'm gonna try it, even if I don't normally like racing games. It looks beautiful.
Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
Oh yeah, once every couple of years I download Forza and take it for a spin.
Yep. Why not?
Exactly.
That was your best lap yet.
This is my timeline.
I don't know what to say. It's yeah. Yeah, you're right, Tim. Like a racing wheel helps so much.
Oh yeah.
But they're also like they cost a lot for a good one.
Yeah.
More Bethesda.
Bethesda. Again.
I have seen all that ever was,
What is this?
and all that ever will be.
More Elder Scrolls
have seen
online.
Wouldn't that be ZeniMax Studios?
Endurance.
Or maybe it's the mobile game.
Maybe.
And courage.
I think it's ESO.
Am the one.
Yeah, I think it is.
We've still got like almost an hour left before we even hit Starfield.
Yep.
What is there left?
All of the rest of it, David.
This is insane. Luke, you did not miss Starfield. Starfield comes at the very end.
Yep. Starfield comes at the end in starts in about 53 minutes.
Move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens
I should probably
to
give ESO
unravel
another shot.
reality.
I've played it a little bit here and there.
I tried to give it another shot, but I couldn't get an account up and running and working on the Steam Deck, so I gave up.
Oh, I see.
It's good, especially since it's on Game Pass, but
Protect the secret. Save Tamriel.
problem is it's the third best MMO. Like, it's not as good as FF14. It's not as good as WoW. It's the third one. It's number 3.
CSIS Unit 37.
Blizzard.
Toronto is under attack.
know.
Overwatch.
Oh, this is
There's something different about Null Sector this time.
Is this their single player?
Taken over most of the city and they're rounding up on.
Didn't they already? No, they've shit
need
canned the
our
single
help.
player.
I don't know if they planned it or said it wasn't ready.
No, they said they weren't going to make it anymore.
Did they?
And we have so much to teach them.
So dumb.
Oh, it's the worst decision ever.
I mean, this looks single player-y.
We can stop Null Sector. Maybe we can save the city.
Coming through.
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way, and punch another business.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
Nope.
No.
Engage. Target marked.
Time to create.
It's such a cool world. Like, why? This is another reason for Microsoft to take over Activision, force them to make the single player.
Yeah, story missions, but they're not what was promised.
It's counting on us.
Yeah, no one's gonna play your
Sad.
games, Blizzard. Sorry.
Nope.
Let's go.
Shall we do this together?
Fight with me.
I'm sorry, there's Valorant and there's the new Counter-Strike coming out. Like,
Well, and there's still Apex,
and
which
Apex,
is an
yeah.
amazing game.
Like, sorry, Overwatch.
World premiere.
Sort of
World
lost your
premiere.
chance.
Atlas
Ooh,
presents
more Atlas.
Studio
What
Revolution.
is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on? Who are these people?
No idea. But if they're attacking us, our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out of here?
So you're telling me you're thieves who steal hearts, and you just happened to stumble into this world? The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just mannerless little brats.
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat. Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us?
Yeah! Let's show them what we got!
Cool. Persona Tactics, I like it. Game Pass, I like it. And yeah, Persona's good.
Bethesda's back
Bethesda,
again.
Okay. Ooh. Oh,
Is this Starfield?
I think they're showing Starfield, yeah. And then they'll show more in the direct.
Yeah, must be.
The wonder is,
Oh, I can't wait for this fucking
not that the
game.
field of stars is so vast,
Oh boy.
but that we have measured it.
Oh, the music.
We're
Oh,
all
it's
here
so
because
good.
we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
Oh. Oh yeah.
You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
I'm gonna play the shit out of this game if it's any good.
Yeah.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
Yep. Yep. Luke, it is. It's been 25 years since they made a new
IP.
A new IP.
Yeah. Yep.
So, technically, yeah.
It's so cool that we get that on Game Pass.
World premiere.
I know. Yeah.
World premiere of this rocky-looking, terrifying game. I like it.
Cool. What is that?
It's a butt with eyes.
It's super cute. Hi, butt.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
This looks neat.
iBot.
I love it. I love the iBot.
Whoa. Don't nod.
It's by Don't Nod.
Okay.
This looks neat. It's just a climbing. All right.
Quality not final. In-game footage though.
Yep.
Wow.
I love the looks of this.
As Jake would say,
it's gotta look.
Gotta look.
Just sent.
Cool. More Game
Game
Pass.
Pass. Sold. Holy fuck, sold.
That looks like
World
fun.
premiere.
More world. Like, they're kicking ass. Holy shit.
Yep. Secret mode. That water looks really good.
Yeah.
The Chinese room.
That is an oil loop.
Yep.
Oh, good. Horror. Game Pass. for anyone that wants to play it, because I won't. No thanks. Looks good, but no thanks.
Ooh. Supercut 2.0. Wow.
Cool.
Talk about having a look.
Yeah. I love the look.
Like, holy, what is this game?
Dungeons of Hinterberg. Game Pass.
Okay, that looks cool. I'll probably play it.
That looks great.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So, there were like 17 different game modes that they showed in that trailer.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm very excited to be returning
Phantom
as
Liberty.
Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games, and I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself, and so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
He's the greatest.
I love Keanu.
Also,
gotta be a way
Tofu,
out
I'm
of
with you. I still haven't played through it. I'm gonna try to when the expansion comes out.
There's nothing can stop that.
It's a lot better right now, but yeah, when the Sunset expansion comes out, it's a perfect time to play through.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents.
Wow.
The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage.
I'm sorry, LSP. That
Sleeper
sucks.
agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA is tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Did they cancel the multiplayer entirely?
Now. Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run!
Oh, damn. That's pretty shitty.
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
Situation's changed. You need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on. Got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
Yeah. I mean, Keanu and Idris, that's pretty fucking good. Honestly, that's pretty fucking
September
good.
26th. Looking forward to it. But might not get played for a while because there's a lot of other stuff coming.
Yeah. September's going to be busy.
Yep. Ooh. This is oh boy.
Oh,
is this a city building game? Is this City Skylines 2?
Oh no. Oh man, that comes to Game Pass.
The original one is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is City Skylines 2.
Oh, this was so good.
Yep.
Yep. Oh yes.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yes.
Amazing.
So excited by this.
I love city building games, and man, is this ever... City Skylines was so good.
It's the
Can't
best.
wait for this. Yeah!
October 24th
Yeah!
game?
Woo, Game Pass, baby! Game Pass. That's gonna be a PC Game Pass must play.
Wow, Game Pass
October
is
24th.
kicking ass. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, that's so cool. Ah! World premiere. Atlas again.
僕を覚えてるか？
国民の信託を最も集めし者が次なる王となる資格を得るものとする。陛下のお命が奪われるなど。
What is this?
Another Persona game?
No, this is not Persona. This is...
果たして誰が次の王か。
From the creators of Persona.
Yeah, this is something else though.
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよう。
Looks awesome.
僕のいる世界の出来事は君にとっては絵空の子。 この国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
道は二つに一つ。
またあったね。やはり君は興味深い。
今こそあんた自身がそうなる前よ。
正義かどうかじゃない。
誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうで。
理想を貫け。
何が正しいのかわからない。
すべての始まりはあなたの持つ小説。
幻想はただの絵空事なんかじゃない。
Metaphor. Okay.
In 2024.
Not on Game Pass. But looks
Nope.
cool. We're not there yet.
World premiere.
I don't think that was gacha LSP. That's Atlas doesn't do I mean, yeah, Atlas doesn't do gacha. Really. Ooh, Banner Saga. Stoic. Okay.
Humanity's cities have fallen. Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry.
Oh, okay.
You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil. And bring hope back to our people.
Co-op.
Oh.
4-player.
It's like a beat 'em up. A roguelike beat 'em up.
Looks like it.
A roguelike co-op beat 'em up with loot. Yes. Very yes.
Oh, that's pretty.
Together, you can save humanity.
Towerborn. Oh, yeah. That looks great.
Cool.
Love it.
Of course. Game Pass.
It's everywhere, man. World premiere.
World premiere. Another Xbox Game Studios game. All right. What do we got?
I don't know, but they're fucking pulling out all the stops.
Oh, in Exile. Steampunk?
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
I like this. That's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything. If you resist my rule, if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in
This looks like a
space
Bioshock.
or time where I
It sure
will
does.
destroy you.
With time travel, potentially?
I don't actually think this is Bioshock, though.
No, it's not, but it looks like... Yeah,
It
there's
looks so
time...
much. It reminds me so much about fucking. Oh wow! Time travel is such an interesting mechanic.
This looks fantastic.
Oh no. What did I do?
Okay.
Any last words
This looks
before my
cool.
friend puts one in your scalp?
Clockwork. Revolution.
Clockwork
Holy
Revolution
shit.
Game Pass. Coming into time.
Fair, but that looks
I love it.
fantastic. I'm all in on that, 100%.
That looked really cool.
Thank you all for joining us.
Hey, there he is.
Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series
Did Starfield
X,
just get delayed
S,
another 3 months?
and PC. We are also honored
September
to
is
share 14
towards
games
it.
today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from
Oh, I guess we'll
Ubisoft
find out.
Massive, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass.
More
thanks to our
Persona games.
continued
Just all,
partnership
just Persona
with
games.
Sega Atlas.
Persona games.
I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first.
I love that his
everything we
t-shirt
do.
is Hexen, by the
No
way.
matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox.
Like, that's a niche reference, and I love it.
When it comes to our consoles,
Yeah, Hexen's a long
we have
time
heard
ago.
your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S. And I'm
LSP,
excited
yes.
to share.
Persona
we
games
have
are
some
very
news
popular.
there
It's
as
a
well.
niche, but they're like, yeah, they're popular.
Ah, yes. It's an upgraded X Series S.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest
little bit
game
shorter than we thought it
we've
was.
ever
That's
built.
okay.
Yeah.
So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
Okay.
Yeah,
Starfield, here we go.
Or maybe Starfield's longer. I don't know. Sure.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready. I want another beer.
Woo! Wow. Here we go.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome
it's
to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you. From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look.
This better be good.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours.
Yep.
And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
But does it orbit?
We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next-generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's
same thing
atmosphere.
Star Citizen does.
Yep.
Very cool.
We also have an all-new animation system.
This is going to be on consoles,
And
I'll
of
look.
course, you can play it in third person And you can play it in first person. We love
this looks really
exploration and
good.
rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources.
Nice.
Do a
Okay,
mission,
so
and maybe even stumble upon something
Beam Citizen
unexpected.
confirmed in the Starfield. The gunplay looks good.
Oh, that's fun.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick
Absolutely.
everything up. And you can view all that in your data menu. This is
Boom,
the hub
Pop
for
Cola.
everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your
Nice.
weapons to spacesuits.
Good.
To food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
What if my name's not Howard?
Maybe. I don't
Our
know.
mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the
Nice,
romance
LSP.
of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew.
I don't think so.
And
Look.
like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog
different
touch.
game.
A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
I do think they
Alrighty.
probably looked at Star
What's the plan,
Citizen for
Captain?
some ideas
Oh,
though, over
yeah,
the course of their
totally.
development.
This is your star map.
But they're not the
it
same game.
starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously,
Oh, I
the
love
game is
their-
big,
oh, that's
and
so
it's here
cool.
you can see planets that
Showing
have
gravity
key
wells.
locations,
Yeah.
missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to
Wow.
see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
This looks good.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
I love it.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so
different,
so
like that's
alien,
curiosity.
and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you could
All
place
right,
it
getting
on
a
the
little
table
bit
here.
of Mass Effect in there.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together. That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The settled systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies.
11 hours without incident.
Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space.
Nice.
The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
The NPCs are still very much Bethesda.
Oh yeah.
And brightest of today for our future
They're
tomorrow.
Bethesda NPCs.
Everyone's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
Oh, this is going to be
They
so
think
huge, isn't
the
it?
galaxy is theirs. Yep. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the
I mean, the
simplest
hair is still
character
horrible,
system we've
but
ever had.
love
You
it.
let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in
I like
handy.
that they've got
You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant
NHL
talking to some guy,
game
and suddenly you learn he
covers
needs a
in the
beast hunter to
class
help track
case
down a
behind him.
monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even
See the
further
left?
by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
Terror by the terror by the terror! Is it really, really you?
He'll join your crew, and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid
That's
stuff.
creepy.
You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you.
These are fun.
No matter
I like
what
it.
you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
That's amazing.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
Lentipusses.
Yep.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
Okay.
Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
That's a lot.
I like the xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Yes.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
That's amazing. Oh, I love
that one's
it.
a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
That's amazing.
I like blowing stuff up.
Oh, this looks so fucking good. I mean, Squadron's going to be completely different than this. This is completely open world, do whatever you want. Squadron is going to be a directed experience.
Yeah,
Exploration
military-based
is a key
story.
aspect of all our games. In
They're different
Starfield,
games.
There are full star
Also-
systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
I'm expecting Squadron's going to be more like 30,
gonna be more like a Call of
30
Duty.
hours long.
Hard to strike a
This is
balance
going to be a
between
couple hundred
fun
hours long.
and realism.
Or more.
We study data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun.
Biomes.
Once we had
Good.
created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world
that's
fun.
cool.
When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Yes.
Oh, exploring derelict ships. Okay.
It's
Holy
all
fuck.
out there.
This looks good.
Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter
Oh,
that's perfect for bounty hunting.
Yes.
Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little
Yes.
smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes.
Holy fuck.
You can customize and upgrade
my
everything
God.
you see here. And you have two ways to do that.
Oh my god.
You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew.
Oh,
Adding
man.
Cowan can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space
My
jumps.
life is over.
You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want.
Oh my
The
god.
parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
There's definitely some Star Citizen inspiration in this game.
100%, but Star Citizen
not-
won't be doing this.
Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it.
I love it.
Where it had like a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
Oh my god.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
This makes me so happy. Holy fuck.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
All of your
Some of the
companions
members
on
of
your ship.
Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines.
Outposts?
Eventually, some friendships might blossom
Oh yeah,
into
you can.
romance.
You didn't know that? You can build.
Oh god.
Except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship,
They had that in the last one.
always
That
hire
you
additional
could
crew
build
at
bases
spaceports.
like wherever
Got
you
any
want.
room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run.
They gotta have Matt
And
Damon
just
in
like
there
Companion,
as somebody you
most crew
rescue
members
from
can
a
lend a hand in the field.
planet.
Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
That looks so cool. Oh god, I'm so excited for this game.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Wow, that's cool.
That's really nice.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Nice.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Oh boy.
So,
once you've taken control
what I'm
of an enemy
understanding
ship, it's yours.
is I can go into Starfield and build
your
the
fleet
ship
and
that the
retrieve it at any
freelancer
spaceport.
should be.
But space
I mean,
is
yeah.
way more than fighting for your life.
We can build Star
Just like
Citizen
when you're planet
ships
side,
in
there are plenty of
Starfield.
sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards.
Oh man,
Wow.
this is how cool!
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance.
But I want to own a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance.
Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this. When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
I love it.
Stranger. I
Grandma?
just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe.
Jesus.
There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear.
That's a lot of gunfire.
A massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Well, you make a good point, because if this is successful, this is huge, but it is single player only. If people like this...
Hey everybody, we were showing you so much stuff.
Star Citizen is the next
step.
step.
Take a little break and show you something a little bit different. We put so much detail into our game world, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's edition.
They haven't shown much.
And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch.
That's
this is
a
the
nice
watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information, and we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with.
That's ludicrous.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the watch.
Oh my
Our
God,
attention to detail in the game totally translates
I
to
don't even
this.
wear a watch.
Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
That's so cool.
Take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it
I
even
do
tells
want the complete edition.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller.
So
it's
nice.
awesome. It is now, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox.
That's wicked. I have that headset, but the Xbox version is really good.
It's a phenomenal headset, honestly.
It is absolutely.
The Xbox headset is worth it. It is a great
I use it all the
headset.
time.
Yeah.
I use it for work. I use it for my Xbox. I use it for my phone, for phone calls. Really good headset.
Yeah.
They didn't talk at all about base building in this, which is funny because the last one mentioned a lot about it.
Well, maybe they figured they'd already covered it.
I guess so.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life.
Or maybe
into
they're
our
still getting
worlds.
to it.
It's also not done yet.
Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Wow. That's cool. So they're using a lot more procedural content than...
They had to.
Well, yeah.
It's a single-player game. Couldn't hold enough for unique planets.
Holy fuck.
In memory.
Nice.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find,
just
harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you
I think Starfield might give
figure out that certain creatures and
Tears
plants,
of the Kingdom a run for its money.
You can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards.
Gotta wait
for
it to actually come out.
Planets.
We do,
and fully
but
surveying a whole system.
This looks amazing.
Looks really good.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Oh yeah, they can. You're right, Tweed. Like, it's single player. It's an RPG. They can fake a lot of stuff, but
oh yeah,
this looks outstanding.
Yep,
honestly. I feel like cities are still going to be walled things that you enter, but
oh yeah, they are.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
There we go.
Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have
Passive
this time
income.
is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
this looks amazing. It's just amazing.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds.
Oh, I love it. I love
All
it.
you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat.
Explosions are fun.
It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
It looks really good. The combat looks
We
good.
probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
Oh.
Zero gravity environments pose a different challenge.
Zero G.
Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards.
Good.
Oh, that dang!
Energy weapons,
Attention
on
to
the other hand,
detail.
offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Wow, that's so cool.
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
Bethesda's always been good for their ridiculously huge weapons.
Yep. I've seen a lot of different gun types.
Yep. Nice.
Oh my god. What was that?
A large explosion.
Wait, what? No.
Oh, apparently they took over Star Wars.
Thanks
as well.
again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time.
Oh, I can't
and spent
believe
it
they
here.
ended it on that.
I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and, wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets, the day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
Vasco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout.
Lever action rocket launcher.
I laugh, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Lead engines go. Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
Yep.
Nope, still September 6th.
September 6th.
Oh, that's less than 3 months from now.
That's
a
gonna
problem.
be... Okay, so thank you, Starfield. You get the pre-order if you've got Game Pass. Thank you. Constellation. Oh, I want that. Someone buy me the Constellation edition. No, I've got Game Pass. I'm fine. That was insane. That was a phenomenal showcase.
Yep.
Like 10 on 10.
Wow.
I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit because I think that was outstanding. What do you all think? Eric, what do you think?
Oh, my mind is blown. The Starfield looks so good. Oh my god. Fable looks really interesting. I want to see more of it. I want to see gameplay.
Yes.
I suspect it's still a ways out.
They didn't even say 2024, right? So
no, I think it's a ways
probably
out.
late 2024 or 2025 even.
Which is good because I might be finished playing Starfield by then. Oh, they have City Skylines too. No,
because I'm gonna go through them all in a second.
Oh my god. No,
Okay.
I'm like hype level 7 million at the moment. This is an amazing showcase and a lot of amazing games. I really do give them huge props for using Microsoft Flight Simulator in another way to create more gameplay. Because a lot of people don't play it because they're not interested in simply flying and then landing and flying and landing.
Yeah.
Giving people, taking that base game, which they took them a long time to make Flight Simulator. It took them like 8 or 10 years or something. And actually putting like a lot of gameplay and careers and stuff into it, I think is going to give them so much more. Like so many people more are going to play that game.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm going to move us back to here, and I'm going to stop that.
Oh my god.
So, and this is not a complete list. This is just the list of the ones that I am looking at and salivating. Fable, obviously.
Yeah.
Game Pass. South of Midnight, really want to see more. I want to know what it's about, but the setting looked really neat. Also Game Pass. Star Wars Outlaws, we see more of that tomorrow. We see some gameplay tomorrow. Really excited to see that because Star Wars games are great. If you're telling me we're gonna get like an open world Ubisoft Star Wars game. Yep. I am all in.
So Star Wars Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You give me Star Wars Assassin's Creed, I will be a very, very happy person. I like Assassin's Creed. I like Star Wars. Payday 3. It's on Game Pass. That means I will play it. I'm happy.
Yep.
Avowed. So I think Avowed coming next year is really good for Microsoft because they've got, well, they're going to have Starfield this year. Next year, they're going to have Avowed. The year after, they're probably going to have Fable. And then the year after, you might get the next Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Those are all going to be like 10 on 10 huge experiences. Huge experiences.
Right, yes. Yeah.
I have not enjoyed Sea of Thieves ever, but you tell me that there's some Sea of Thieves Monkey Island content that I can play, and yes, I will try that. Yes. Yep. Also Game Pass. The flight simulator stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a game.
Yeah.
Right? Like Flight Simulator. Yeah. Flight Simulator is not a game. It is a flight simulator.
Mm-hmm.
But this stuff that they're adding in it next year.
I was playing it the other day, actually. I downloaded it again and I was playing it, and it's really good. It's just it doesn't feel like there's anything to do that's interesting. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm exactly that. Like, there's nothing that interested me about it. Like, I downloaded it, I booted it up. I was like, I'm gonna fly a plane from my city and look around, and it was really cool. And then, okay, I'm done. Uninstall. Like, there's nothing for me as not a flight enthusiast.
Yeah.
But if you start giving me missions, if you give me like contained experiences that I can have, I am a lot more interested.
Yeah, if you're gonna let me fly a water bomber and fight fires with it, yeah, I'm in.
That's next year. Senua's Saga 2.
Oh, looks so good.
Game Pass.
Looks heartbreaking, but so good.
Jusant. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Jusant. That looked really neat. Also Game Pass. Dungeons of Hinterberg looked quite interesting. Game Pass.
That one had a look, as they say.
Yep, had a look.
I'm intrigued, but it's Game Pass, so I will definitely give it a shot.
Yeah, that, and same with Towerborn. Towerborn also had a look really and is Game Pass.
It's a beat 'em up.
Yeah, Towerborn looks like I've been trying to find a good game to play like with Mac, with my daughter. That might be a good one. It looks fun, it looks colorful and bright, and beat 'em ups are pretty easy to play. They're a good place to start, so I like that. Cities Skylines 2. Game Pass.
Man. Cities Skylines 2 is just amazing. Yeah, I like. Oh, what a huge win for Game Pass.
I'm so happy.
Oh man, I love City Builders, and City Skylines was incredible. And you know what the funny thing is, I played it recently, and I was like, man, I think it's time for a new version of this game. And then suddenly, boop, there it is, and it's coming out in October. It's 4 months away.
There was no news on Dokev Tofu. I don't know if that's like Microsoft focused. I don't think we're going to hear anything about that for a year or two. We started this show by talking about how Microsoft had to show up. Hey, Griffin, you've shown up right at the very end. We talked a little bit about at the very, very beginning about how, like, with Redfall being a bit of a failure, Microsoft had to show up to this. I think they did. I think that was an outstanding presentation.
Yeah. I also, when they brought the goods, when they talked for a grand total of, I think, 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And the entire
2 hours.
Yeah, it was 2 hours, wasn't it?
It was 2 hours. It was an hour of games and an hour of Starfield.
Yeah, the Starfield section was a lot longer than we thought it was going to be. That's pretty cool. Starfield looked amazing. Sorry, are you on the Starfield now in your list?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's yeah, one of the things I'm actually really hoping for is and I don't know if they're going to have this, but one of the things Diablo 4 has is cross progression, where you can play it on PC and you can play it on console, and your progression goes back and forth. Obviously, it's not actually that great a feature with Diablo 4 because then you have to buy it on both systems. But with Game Pass, you just have the game on both systems, and it would be really cool for me to be able to play Starfield on my computer and then go upstairs to my Xbox, maybe have some friends over and I can play it up there, and it's just a seamless thing between the two. That would be amazing.
I was thinking it would be really interesting, like a feature sort of similar to that would be really interesting, would be the ability to see and download other people's ship creations.
They may do that.
I hope they do that.
That's pretty cool.
The shipbuilding looked fantastic. The outpost building looked fantastic. I'm a lot less worried about Starfield. They showed a lot there.
The Xbox Series X is extremely powerful. The Series S will probably be pretty badly gimped on Starfield. I expect it will just be running like low res, basically. The Series X though is a very powerful box. It's not it's more powerful than the PS5. It's got a lot of juice behind it.
Something really important to note, Niskavian, and everyone else, of all of the games shown during that 2 hours or hour-long presentation, really, and then the hour-long Starfield, of everything shown in that 1 hour, I think the Personas aren't on Game Pass. Like the new, not the Persona, but the new Persona, and the new other thing from Persona. The Yakuza game is not on Game Pass. The Star Wars Outlaws game wasn't on Game Pass. I think there might be one other, but like
there weren't many.
Most of those games are Game Pass. This was really a here is the benefit of Game Pass presentation. And the great thing about Game Pass, I don't do this because I don't care too much about money, but I'm very lucky to have a job that is good. Whatever. Just cancel it. If there's not a game that you're playing that you want to play, cancel it. And then in September, when Starfield comes out, sign up to Game Pass. And
a lot of people do it that way. While they're playing a game, they sign up, and then when they're done and there's nothing else they want to play, they cancel until they want to sign up again.
Sign up to Game Pass for 6 months for the price of buying Starfield. And then at the end of those 6 months, if you're still playing Starfield, then you can keep Game Pass. If you're not, guess what? Out comes Avowed.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Or you cancel it, right? Like, just
it is very nice to have. And there are some and I mean, and the longer this goes on, the more the more better Game Pass gets. Lots of games that I really love are on there. And games that you really love. Vampire Survivors is on there. I know that you love that game.
Vampire Survivors is fantastic. Deathloop is on there. Jedi Fallen Order, Dark Tide. I don't know, like
I don't know. Yeah.
On and on. The Outer Worlds,
Frostpunk, Age of Empires 4, Loop Hero, Civilization 6, Humankind,
Fallout 76, Valheim is on there. Like you can go on for all of the Mass Effects can now be played on Game Pass. I know they're old, but whatever. Like it's just
for this crowd, Hard Space Shipbreaker is on there as well.
Hard Space,
a lot of people would enjoy.
Yep.
For the D&D crowd, Solasta Crown of the Magister, which is a D&D game.
Yep.
Baldur's Gate is not the only one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, your favorite, Total War Warhammer 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm
it's
happy.
Good. That was a lot of fun. Talk to me about Starfield. What are you most looking forward to? What are the things that concern you? What are your plans? Where are you building your bases? What's the first animal you want to slay?
I don't want to slay animals. I want to do science on them and keep them alive. I don't know where the first place I would build my base is. It's probably, as I do in most games, wherever they give me the tools to build my first base, that is where I will build my first base because I want to test out the building system. I can't wait to try and poorly build Star Citizen ships in the shipbuilder and then gawk at other people who do it better because people will do it better. Let's see. I am most worried for the typical Bethesda jank that is present in all of their games at launch. I am most excited for that game. Looked to me like a more open, deeper, more engaging Mass Effect. If like that looks like a game that we have never had, quite frankly.
It does.
We have had a lot of open world like fantasy games. We've got tons of them. There's all of the Dragon Ages, there's the Morrowind and Skyrim and Oblivion. Like we've had lots in fantasy. We've even had a lot in like modern times ish, the Fallouts. I don't think we've really had anything like this for a space game before.
No, it hasn't really been possible before. Tech's fun. It helps.
Yeah. And I'm excited for that.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. My biggest concern is the typical Bethesda jank. There were a few moments where I'm like, you cut away from that scene because the guy started pathing horribly, trying to run to you, didn't he?
There was one spot in the dogfighting where I saw the frame rate drop, and I wasn't sure if it was my stream or the gameplay, but I saw some frame rate drop. But that said, they're still 3 months out from launch.
And I mean, the footage would have been recorded a couple months ago.
This was recorded a couple months ago. They're still 3 months out. They have time. I'm hopeful. That Microsoft have said, when will it be ready?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been delayed a couple times already, so I'm hopeful that they will have it ready.
I hope that those delays were for this is jank, fix the jank, so that we can launch it good.
With less jank. There's not going to be zero jank because it's Bethesda. But but people can handle a fair amount of jank. People love the Fallout games. People love Elder Scrolls. They all have jank. People can handle some of it. It just needs to not be game breaking. Yep.
I had one more thought. One thing that they have not talked about, to my knowledge, that I really want to know about is mod support. Mod support is
an interesting thought.
It is a foundational thing for Bethesda games.
It is. They have not talked about it as far as I'm aware. Let's see if. Oh, okay. Well, okay. There have been previous confirmations, at least a couple times, that it will have mod support.
Good.
Sounds like post-launch.
Okay.
Yeah, he had previously said it will have full mod support. Todd Howard. That was a while ago, unsurprisingly. Now, whether it's a launch or later is a question mark. But and it will support. I'm not sure how this works. I guess it probably will have a browser or something on the consoles, but apparently it will support mods on the consoles as well, which is not common at all.
Well, they've done that for previous ones, that mods can get approved by Bethesda and then put through their store, and then they make a bit of it, I think. But it's good. I am really excited. That was really, really good showcase.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
That was much better than that was better than the Summer Games Fest, and that was better than Sony's last presentation. Hands down, that was outstanding.
They definitely walked away with that, with the crown there.
Now they have to deliver.
Yep. Here's an interesting question for you, and that's kind of off the topic. I'm not actually sure. Have you been following the Redfall story at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you know if there's like going to be an attempt to fix it, or if they have sort of going?
They have said that they will support and fix it. The question is going to be, how do they fix it?
And how long does it take?
It's honestly a small map. There's not a ton there. It has potential. They just like it seems like one of those things where, like, when they started designing it, there were supposed to be microtransactions and like a microtransaction store, and the game was and then they pulled that when everyone started finally getting really pissed off about microtransactions. But the game still, like, it just suffers from so many early decisions that grounded how they were supposed to look at things.
Weird.
Yeah. I hope they fix it. It looked like it had a lot of potential. I actually enjoy the gunplay of it a little bit, but it's just not there.
Yeah.
I want to find out how much. Oh my god, it's $320 American.
Oh yeah. No, that's like an actual serious smartwatch.
I know, I want it though.
The fact that it's going to tie into the game and show you what's going on in the game is amazing. I love that. That is so cool. I don't envy their engineers who had to figure out a way to pass the game data to a phone app, then from the phone app to a watch. But
yeah. Yeah, that's going to be
but regardless, I think it's really cool. No, I will not pay $320 for it. I think it's really neat. I don't blame anybody who wants to buy it. But
I mean,
I'm more than happy to get the game for free on Game Pass, or free on Game Pass.
I'm not gonna lie, I've wanted a smartwatch for a couple of years. This is about the price of them anyway.
Well, you have to see if it has any of the features you actually want in a smartwatch.
Yes.
It may just be a game gimmick.
I would like them to sell that watch separately, actually.
They won't.
I know they won't, but I would like them to. Also,
they
like, is it going to have any support?
They want to make like 10,000 of them and never bother with them ever again.
I know, but that always sucks. Like, this is a cool one. This is like a useful one. All right. Anyway, thank you all.
Something we should talk about very briefly. Yep. Also, they are up for pre-order now, but the Starfield controller and headset both look amazing.
They do.
I love them. I love that they didn't try and they didn't try and reinvent the wheel. The Xbox wireless headset is fantastic. It works really well. It's a great experience to use, and I mean they're reskinning a very good existing Xbox controller.
If I hadn't spent so much money on these headphones, and if I hadn't spent so much money on like mics and shit, I would very much consider just switching over to the Microsoft headset.
It's very good.
It's a beautiful thing, honestly.
The only place I use this headset is on my computer. Everywhere else I need a headset, I use the Xbox one. It's very good. Well, I mean, and it can connect to two Bluetooth devices at a time. And so what I do is one of the things I've been doing is I connect to my Xbox and to my phone, and I have Discord calls with my friends and play games on Xbox with them. And I can hear the game and I can hear my friends and I can talk to them, and it works beautifully, and it's so cool.
I used it for a long time as my work headset until my work decided that they weren't going to allow Bluetooth devices anymore, which is stupid, but they did.
What happens when everybody gets rid of freaking
security
wires?
Security.
You have to be like right up your house in order to get the Bluetooth.
Security.
All right. Fine.
Anyway.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
thanks everybody.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out and listening to us ramble, and that was a really, really good showcase. We are not going to stream it tomorrow because it's a weekday. Monday. It's Monday.
It's Monday in the middle of the day, unfortunately.
Yeah, but there is an Ubisoft showcase tomorrow, which is probably going to show off Assassin's Creed Mirage, which looks like it's going back to Assassin's Creed 1's origins. They're going to show off probably Skull and Bones, if that even still exists, and they will definitely show off some gameplay of Star Wars Outlaws, which I'm now really excited to see. So I'm going to watch it, maybe talk about it in the Discord in the off topic, and we'll see you there. And
maybe they'll have yet another fake release date for Skull and Bones.
Yeah. Oh, and they'll probably show off the next Just Dance, because
they always do.
Yeah. They always do.